our nice chill stream of Merchants of Magic. This is a crunchy roll and write set in the Set a Watch universe, and I'm joined by Mike, who's from Rock Manor Games. Mike, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me this morning.
Good, good. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you, and I'm really curious about this game. I'm really excited. This is like, is this was this developed by you or who designed this game?
So it wasn't with so Clarence Simpson designed the game. I was during the start of the COVID stuff. Um, Basically, one of these conventions we have in the United States. It's called NunPub. It's where all these unpublished games are. It's like a 3 day thing.
Yeah.
They get it's about playtesting
Yep.
these unpublished games and improving them, and it's also about like a lot of publishers go. So this was the first year I was going to go.
Some really cool stuff's come out of Unpub.
Yeah, so there were so that was obviously canceled,
Yep.
changed, etc. So I was planning on going as a publisher, and instead of having Unpub, they had something called NunPub, which was
Okay.
like an online version of it, like an
Yep.
online speed dating version of it. So instead of, you know, me having all the tables out and having to find a game to sit down on, they basically scheduled us to see a pitch for 10 minutes of each game
Oh, yep.
for each within an hour or whatever of
Yep.
like the people who were going to go there. So Merchants of Magic, which was called something different at the time, like Yield Magic Shop or something like
Oh,
that,
yep.
was one of the games that I saw during this pitch thing. And you don't get to play the game, but it was one of those ones that I liked, and I felt like the theme was obviously fantasy, and I thought this could totally, like, we're adding a merchant instead of Watch Swords of the Coin, like that's a new feature, a new mechanic
Yep.
of this Kickstarter that's coming up.
Yep.
So I just was like, this, like, we could easily reskin a fantasy game about a magic shop to be
Yep.
the merchant from Set a Watch. So I was
Yeah,
interested in
cool.
it, followed up, played it online, really liked it, and then I mean, we developed it a little bit. Obviously, we had to like we changed some characters and changed some things, but I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say anything major was added. Like it was little things like we made the items match the items in Swords of the Coin a little better.
Yep.
We changed the heroes to match the sponsored heroes to match the adventures of Set a Watch a little bit.
Yep.
Um, the biggest development was is I spent a lot of time, I think, making the game a little bit easier to approach the first time, like
Mm-hmm.
as far as the player sheet goes. Um, when we play, you'll see. But the only thing I can really take credit for in this game is adding the potion tokens.
Oh, yep.
Um, the potion tokens modify your dice rolls, and before there was a bunch of things on your sheet that were like up and down arrows that you could use.
Mm-hmm.
So there was still dice modification, but it just with everything else on the sheet, I felt it was overwhelming the first time you played.
Sure. Sure.
I basically just got it off the sheet and made it a little bit more flexible.
Yeah. Cool.
Um,
And so this
it's,
is oh yeah, that's awesome.
no, go ahead.
No,
Yeah.
I was about to say this is available in the Set a Watch Swords of the Coin crowdfunding campaign now. I always go to say Kickstarter. This was on GameFound.
Yeah, well, what we did was, we did the Kickstarter for Swords of the Coin, the next game in the Set of Watch series.
Yeah.
That's the cooperative, sort of like puzzle defense game.
Yeah.
And
Really good. I've played it solo on this channel before,
yeah,
actually.
and I signed Merchants of Magic whenever over the summer at some point, when Unpub was supposed to be.
Mm.
So it was one of those things like we were actively working on it leading up to the Set a Watch campaign, and during the Set a Watch campaign. So once it was really successful, we just sort of announced it in an update, and then people were excited about it. So we added it as a pre-order to the pledge manager.
Cool.
Um,
So people can grab it now through the Pledge Manager. I've got the screen up here.
Yep.
It's on GameFound right now. If you go to the Swords of the Coin GameFound project, there's got to be a neater way to say that. The GameFound. If you go to the GameFound project, you can add it on as a pledge. Even if you're a late backer, a non-backer, you can just grab it.
Yeah, you can just get Merchants of Magic. You don't need to get our other set of watch game. If you're only interested in the roll and write,
Yeah.
you can just get that as well.
But I mean, Shadow Watch is a really fun game. Like I said, I played it on this channel before, and I really enjoyed the dungeon crawling aspect of it, and it changes up every time. And the cool thing about Swords of the Coin, as you mentioned, it adds the merchant, so now you can buy items in between the different rooms, the different nights. Is that right?
Yeah, yep, that's right.
That's really
And
cool.
in Merchants of Magic, we're going to play one of those merchants,
Oh, that's
trying to
awesome.
start a successful magic shop, basically.
Oh, that sounds really good. Well, I always love simulating actually being successful in life. So
Yeah.
I'd love for you to teach me how this plays.
Okay. I guess the first things I'll note is I'm going to sort of talk about this stuff in the middle
Mm.
and just give you a quick overview. So every round we're going to roll these 4 dice,
Yep.
and then you can write them in your on your player sheet. Uh, there's 10 rounds in the game, so you can write your numbers on
Okay.
the player sheet. Um, because each round you're going to use those numbers, they sort of represent resources.
Uh huh.
And I'll go back and talk about how you fill out your sheet in a second. Um, the other things in the center that we have here are we have, how do you point to stuff in here?
Oh, I'm
Well, I guess
following
you
your
can point
cursor.
to it.
Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you can see my cursor though.
Yeah.
So we have these two. These are sort of like goals that we're both competing for. So
Okay.
we were trying to be a master blacksmith and a master enchanter. And if we focus on checking boxes or marking circles in those columns,
Hmm.
and if we get that first, we'll get more points. So like, if I get 6 circles in the energy column first, I'll become the enchanter,
Yep.
and then I'll get 8 points. And you could still do it, but you only get 4.
And I assume if we do
So
it on,
these are
I assume if we do it on the same round, we
we
both get.
both get 8.
Yeah.
Yep, we both get 8. Yeah.
Cool.
So these are sort of the only global objectives that we're going to be sharing. Other than, I mean, we're both trying to get the most coin, or generate the most money. But these are the only things that we can sort of compete for and take from one another.
Sure. Sure.
Other than the items, which we'll deal out in a second.
Okay.
So I'd like to just get into it.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I'll sort of explain as we go. So I'm just going to shuffle this.
Sweet.
I'm not sure if it's shuffled. And then what we're going to do is, in a 2-player game, we each have 4 items in front of us.
Okay.
And you're green, right? You're the barbarian. So,
yeah, I can do that.
So here, you do you, and I'll do. You're going to want to put 4 items in front of you.
4 items
from left to right.
Okay.
And these items, we call them order cards. They represent the customers, what the customers in your store want.
Okay.
And you're not going to be able to get a lot of these things
Okay.
at the start because we don't have anything in our shop right now. We're going to spend our turns crafting items and crafting enchantments.
Okay.
So I'm going to zoom in on my screen.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to look at the shield of the orcs in front of me here. This customer would like a shield of the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
So I would need to craft and stock a shield on my sheet.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd also need to have the orcs enchantment, so I can enchant a shield with that enchantment.
Okay, cool.
So this divine crossbow of the orcs, these items with both a prefix and suffix, you'll see 2 symbols on the left and right.
Yep.
They are They are harder items to craft and fulfill. That's why they're worth more coin.
Oh, sure.
I not only need to have a crossbow and the orc spell, I also need to have divine.
Got it.
So at the end of each round, these customers will get impatient.
Yep.
And the item to my left will pass over to you. They'll go check if you have that in your shop.
Oh, interesting. Oh, so I can go in for the steal if I just wait long enough.
So in general, you want to sort of look at items that are in front of you and to your right. So I'm looking over here and I'm saying, oh, you've got these 3 things of the dwarves.
Yeah.
So like of the dwarves is an enchantment I probably want to go after.
Yeah. Oh, okay? Interesting.
The only other thing you need to worry about besides the items in front of you is everything that you complete and stock in your store, you will get points for.
Mm-hmm.
And we also each have sort of this own our own sponsored adventurer that we're working on.
Oh, cool.
So the cleric is obviously like things that are enchanted with divine.
Yep.
So it gives me 3 items on his sheet that I can always work on.
Okay.
So divine backpack, divine sword, and divine shield.
Yep.
So by looking at those overlaps, that's sort of how I can optimize my play. I've got this shield in front of me. The cleric needs shield.
Yep.
So going after shield is good for me. And divine, and I've got this item that's divine in front of me. That's something that I probably want to work towards.
Yeah, sure.
It sort of gives you some goals. It sort of gives you a game state where like it's better for me to go after that than you.
Yep.
Because you're the barbarian. So of the orcs is obviously inherently good for you. And if any of these of the orcs items slip through, you could potentially get them as well.
Okay, cool.
So that's a quick overview of what we're doing. But let's get to how the game actually works.
Sure.
So we're gonna roll. How do I select multiple dice?
Yeah, just hold shift, click and drag.
Hold shift.
And...
Okay, got it.
That's it.
And then I right click. I right click to
or
roll.
Just hit
right?
R. Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit R. I prefer the hotkeys.
There it is.
So we're gonna roll these dice.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 1, 6, 1, 6. It looks like to me.
Yep.
So typically you'd have a pen, but in Tabletopia, I guess you use little tokens, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And sort of drop them on. So I like filling everything out on my sheet because then you don't need to like look at the table.
Yeah, cool.
For what you're using, and then each round we can use 2 of these results.
You know what? I'm gonna move my entire character over here, just so I can kind of be next to you and have a bit of a better visual. Yeah. So I am now the warrior.
That's okay. That's fine with me.
I like grimoire. I like dwarf things. Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm. All
right, so I've got the.
So you have a better overlap now. You're gonna try to. I was hoping this would be the first game.
Didn't even mean that.
I was hoping this could be the first game that I win.
Oh no!
The best I've ever done is I got a sample in the mail and I tied my wife.
Oh.
With the same score.
Yeah.
But she had the first and second tiebreaker. So
oh no!
Every other time I played the designer, in which case I've lost.
Yep.
Or I taught a big group of other designers once where I wasn't. It was my worst score ever because I was so busy teaching. I was teaching like 4 other people.
Yeah,
so
sure.
like
I mean that's
I was just doing
fair.
my stuff as quickly as possible.
That makes sense.
Let's look at our sheet for a second.
Yeah.
And you'll see it's divided into 2 sides: crafting and research. So crafting, you want high numbers for. So you'll see all these circles on the left side of crafting have like, if I look at this backpack, it says 3 or greater. 3 or there's a little up arrow on it. And then all the enchantments and spells are like low numbers, so it's 6 or lower. So, your high numbers are better on the left.
Yep.
Your low numbers are better on the right.
Yep.
And then the dice you can use are pretty clearly marked at the top in the columns. So steel is I can only use with the D6.
Yeah.
So getting something like the Warhammer, I need to roll a 6 on the D6 to use that. Or I need to use potions to modify the roll.
Yeah.
You'll see down here, plate armor and greaves have 7 and 8. So you have to use potions to be able to even hit those numbers.
To even get near them, yeah.
Right. Or use some of your sponsored adventure things, which we'll do as we get the sponsored adventure things.
Sure.
So each round, all you need to do is you sort of pick 2 numbers to use.
Yep.
And you'll circle them with your pen. And you can mark it here like this. So I'm gonna use. I don't know what I'm gonna use this D8 for, but I know it's a good one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use it. So then I'll look at these circles and I'll start working towards an item that I can craft for my shop. So
got it.
Let's start by. I guess I use the small X's. Fit circles better. Let's craft the staff.
Okay.
So you can see it's 6 or greater.
And it can be made from the D6 or the D8.
The wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. So it's wood. So it uses D6 or D8s.
Yeah.
So I can mark it off.
Yep.
And then what I'll do is you can circle staff.
Because you've completed everything needed for it. Yep.
I've completed everything in this row. So I now have staffs. I can now make staffs in my shop.
Sure.
So I've scored a gold, and I can sell basic staffs to people, so I get 1 gold point. And then every time you circle something, you also take a potion.
Okay.
So I'll just take a potion and put it over here so I know I have it.
Yep.
And I can use that potion anytime I have it. So I could spend that potion now to change this 6 to a 5 on the D12. Or I can save it. You never get rid of them. So I'm going to save it for now. And I'll go over to the other side of my sheet and I'll spend this 1 on the D10.
Okay.
To unlock probably something for divine. Yeah, I'll use it to mark this 2 or lower on divine.
That seems
good.
Start
working towards that.
Interesting.
Because I know divine's one of the hardest prefixes to unlock.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start working on it.
I mean,
since I have it, since the clerik is all about that.
He seems pretty into divinity. Yeah.
Yeah. So during a round, everyone does this themselves. We all act simultaneously, spending the dice as we like it, and then when everyone's put their pencils down, basically, and filled out their sheet, then we move on to the next phase.
Cool.
Which is just checking to see if anyone scored these global objectives.
Yep. Which won't be happening
during that round.
First round.
Which won't be happening, and then we pass all the items moved.
Okay.
So this fiery grimoire is going to be. That customer is going to be going to your store.
Goes to the far right of my store?
Yes, correct.
And then the shocking sword goes to your far right?
Correct.
Cool.
Yep, that's right. So I'll let you fill out your sheet however you like.
Cool. I'll have a play around. So let's see. Okay, I like dwarves and grimoire crossbow braces. Well, so if I want to get stuff for dwarves happening, probably want to... I guess that 4 is the hardest one there, so I can do that with the D10. I will do that. So I'll take one of these. I'll cross that off. Oops. And I will cross off the 4, which is the hard one to do. What else have we got? Let's see. Grimoires, crossbows, and braces.
Right. So like what you could do, you got sort of like what you could do is you could use this 6 on the D12 and unlock and of the dwarves done.
Oh, and it's done.
Yeah. The other thing I haven't mentioned yet is you'll see up here you have extra dice.
Yep.
So if you always get to use 2 dice from a round, 2 dice results each round.
Okay.
But you can use you can mark off extra dice and use for free 3 times during the whole 10 rounds. You can use an additional result, if you want to.
Sure.
But you would just spend it, and then to use it, you can use it up to 6 times, but the other times use progressively more potions.
Have potion costs.
So you'd have to spend potions to use them.
Yeah.
But obviously, using extra dice means you can fill in more bubbles.
Yep.
And is an advantageous thing.
Interesting. You're right. I think I do want to finish off dwarves because look, this sword, this staff, this spear, they all are of the dwarves. So I think that's probably the best way to go. Thank you. I will capitalize on your advice. So that circles of the dwarves.
And here you can take a potion.
Oh, and I get a potion. Nice. The potion colors don't matter. They're just pretty.
They don't. It's to give it a little more table presence, but also if you're playing with like 8 people,
yep.
You could make them like chips, or you could be like reds are worth 1. Like cool. you could make them. I mean, you can obviously use any other token or anything. Like I find it hard to believe. I mean, someone could hoard potions potentially.
Yeah,
so you
sure.
could run out, and it's more likely you'd run out with 8 people.
Yeah.
So
plus, it does.
If you need to make them worth different values, you could.
It does. It also does. It also doesn't hurt to have different colored potions now for when maybe an expansion happens.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. I mean, 1, we upgraded the tokens, so they're actually gonna be wooden and they're really nice. So when you do wooden tokens, you can't give people 100 tokens.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So you always want to make sure people have enough. So by making them different colors, not only does it sort of look pretty and evoke the colors of the game when you have a bunch of potions together, it also gives you the ability to sort of make them like poker chips, where it's like, oh, blues. I'm sure you played poker in college.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, blacks are $10 and reds are $5, and
that makes sense.
Whites are $1 or something. So you can always do that, and if you do that, you'll have more than enough tokens.
Cool. So that
You don't have
was
to worry
round.
about using pennies or something.
Oh yeah. So that was round 1, right?
That's round 1. So
Nice.
obviously neither of us got either of these things, and then everything will move clockwise.
Yep.
When you're playing with more players, you also don't have. I think you typically only have 3 items in front of you.
Sure.
But to give with only 2 players, you do 4.
Gives you a bit more things to do.
Just so you have more cards out and more options. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then someone needs to roll the dice. Doesn't matter who.
Cool. I will give that a spin. I'll bring them a bit closer to us as well.
Sure.
Since it's just the 2 of us. I'll pop them right there. Oh, God. I'll move these goals away.
Yep, that works.
There we go. Okay. And we have a 1, 3, 5, and 6. Keeping it on the low end. So we have a 5.
So the D. Yep.
We have a 3.
1. Yeah, 3, 6, 1.
We have a 6 and then a 1. Okay. Cool. And then we just do our own thing. So what if you?
And then we're both going to use 2 of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I should note that if you ever have, like, if I get sword and shocking, what you do is you just claim this card. You can put it in your store.
Oh, cool.
As a fulfilled order.
Yep.
And we'll obviously you count those card points at the end of the game.
Yeah. Cool.
We'll go over the scoring's all at the bottom of the sheet. It's pretty easy, but
oh, yep.
You want to just take the cards so you can count them up, obviously.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. What are we building towards? We've got staff, spear, divine sword. Divine sounds hard.
Divine is very hard. But I am gonna get.
Maybe if I go for the spear, staff, grimoire, crosses, braces. Spear, staff, crossbow, braces. Oh, they're all difficult. And now, how do I get modifiers? Because I'm in a situation where all the things I want are higher than 6.
So you already have 1 modifier.
Oh, the potion.
So you can spend a potion to plus or minus any of the results by 1.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So you could make that 5 a 6.
Yep.
On the D6 by spending your potion.
Yeah, cool.
And likewise, you could potentially unlock some small things. Typically, the stuff near the top of your sheet is easier, so backpack's easier to craft.
Sure.
Bracers as examples.
Yep.
As an example. So you can also, there's also the strategy of unlocking a bunch of little easy stuff.
Yep.
To get a bunch of potions to then unlock.
Just kind of get that going. Yeah.
Bigger in the same round. Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. I'm going to take the. Gonna take that 5. I'm gonna spend the potion
to make it a 6.
To make it a 6, and that 6 crosses off the staff, and that is the staff complete. So now I have done the staff of dwarves. All right.
The staff of doors in front of you. Yep. So you take that card, and then don't move your items yet. So what happens is keep that spot.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is this gets dealt here in the spot, face down, and then at the end of the round that'll move and flip.
Cool.
And that's so you can't luck into. Later in the game, you'll see that we're gonna have a lot of stuff circled.
Yep.
And that's so you can't luck into like scoring 6 things in a row, right? Where it's like, oh, I got that.
Yeah,
oh, look, that
seems fair.
Right.
All right. Cool.
You can only ever get 4 items in a round.
Yeah. Sure.
How
do I build?
I've unlocked divine.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Doing well. Okay. Well, maybe I should.
Well, I did use an extra dice.
Oh, sure.
Great. And I want to show everyone something.
Oh, yeah, please.
While I'm, so I've actually also gotten. So I've got sword, and I have divine.
Yep.
So I have divine sword, which is one of the items my cleric is looking for.
Yep.
So what I want to do is I want to mark this first order completed for
Okay,
my
cool.
sponsored adventure at the bottom,
Yep.
and that's going to give me 3 more
Oh
potions.
wow, straight away.
So now, yeah, it's just you just gains 3 potions. Oh,
Cool.
when you finish the second or third item, you can just check any box.
Oh, interesting.
So taking care of your sponsored adventurer, the adventurer who advertises your shop and only frequents your shop, is
Yep.
very advantageous.
Oh wow. Okay, so you've done 3 plus the 3 you just earned for the first order. Yep.
Right,
Um.
that's right.
Okay, and then Grimoire Crossroad Braces and the spear. The spear is too Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's okay. Let's work towards something else. I will probably just go for the. I'll just get the ring started. I don't know if that's gonna. Ring's not even out anywhere. Shocking sword, shield. Oh, there's already too many choices. Okay. Let's go instead for the. Let's get shocking happening. I'm gonna cross that one off, and that is via the D12. Okay.
And then did you cross it off or not? Just
I
one.
didn't
You didn't
complete
get.
it.
So you
Yeah.
got. I gave you a potion. You forgot to circle a potion for other dwarves.
No. For which one?
For staff.
I took that potion back
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You spent one, right?
because I
You're
spent
right.
one. Yep.
Yeah, but you spent one and then you circled a new thing. So you still took one, right?
Yeah,
You're good.
that was the one I spent, which I just took back.
Gotcha.
Yep, we're all
Yep.
good.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, you got this pendant now. You can walk towards.
Oh, sweet. You get
And
this
hope
divine
I.
sword. And freshly in
Well,
play.
divine sword of the dwarves, which I cannot do.
Oh, the everlasting shield is now in play.
Shield is definitely worth working on. It seems like,
Oh yeah, that does seem fun.
and it's on my guy as well, I believe.
Oh yeah, divine shield. You want to work towards that?
Well, yeah, and then I may be able to get some of the other shields
Oh no.
as well. All
And
right,
all right,
let's
roll it
see.
up.
Okay, I'll roll. I'll zoom out a little bit here.
Steel elemental. What have we got?
Man, D6 is dogging us right now.
Oh, man.
1766.
All right. 1, 7, 6, and 6. Okay,
Seven's good, though.
that's not terrible. One, 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Grimoire crossbow braces.
I'm gonna spend a potion
Oh wow.
to modify
Yep.
and
Let's see.
make that an 8, so I can cross off one of these things for shield.
Cool. Let's see. I think I want to work towards the crossbow, so I'm gonna use that, which will go there. So we've got the crossbow happening. We also want the grimoire, the daggers, and the spear would be nice. Yeah, I think I will do the spear. That sounds good.
Shocking.
And that's the spear complete, which gives me a potion, which also means I have done the spear of dwarves. So we fill this in, and when I complete an item, like a request, was there any bonus for that, or I get the points?
You get the points,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
I mean, obviously, you usually have circled something and got a potion as well as part of that. But yeah, so you get the points on your sheet and you get the points of the card.
Yeah, cool.
So you can already see that we're sort of going down different paths.
Oh,
You're doing
yeah.
a much better job of fulfilling your customers in front of you. And
But-
I'm just catering towards my cleric, my favorite customer.
But that's okay. If he's your favorite,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to keep your favorite customer happy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm working towards some stuff though. I think I'll be able to get some stuff now.
Okay.
So, I don't think any of us have crossed much of elemental or.
No, I've only done 2 elemental and 0 steel.
I've only done 1 elemental, so.
4 steel or 6 elemental. Okay.
4 steel is going to be tough when we're
Yeah.
rolling ones on d6s. That's not going to.
The everlasting shield is all yours.
Yeah, except everlasting. I don't have everlasting.
Oh no.
I can't do that enchantment.
We've also got the greaves of the elves.
Okay.
All right, interesting. I don't think anyone's sort of going for that, but let's see what happens.
I think we would have to all of a sudden jump towards it. Yeah, it's going to take us a while.
Okay, here we go. Rolling up.
I
Round.
tend. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I tend to optimize my dice more, like in the dice I'm spending on my sheet.
Yep.
More than focusing on whatever's in front of me. Because I'm like, eventually I'll have enough stuff that I'll be able to get cards.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's probably why the designer beats me. All right, so go ahead and roll.
All right, we have a 5, so a 5, an 8, a 3, and a 1.
That 8 is very good.
8 is very tasty.
That 3 is also. That 3 and 1 are also. This is a really good round.
1 on the D12. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Like, not that we have any of the dragons. But, you pretty much need that for of the dragons.
Essentially, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, one of the things I should tell you too.
Yeah.
Walked over is the charm section down here on your sheet. You can glamour the potion supplier.
Yep.
Which when you circle that and finish that line, you gain 3 potions instead of just 1.
Oh,
so
cool.
if you need a bunch of potions, you can do that.
Yep.
And then this matters more for you because you have cards and I don't. But you have 2 weapons. So you may want to work at unlocking weapon prestige because you'll get actually bonus. Each of those cards will be worth 2 more gold per weapon.
End game bonuses. Okay, cool.
So that's like end game buff your stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
Good to know.
So if you end up keeping to collect weapons, if you become sort of the weapon specialist.
Yep.
And you get these swords and crossbows as I pass them to you.
Yep.
You may want to. That's going to become even more valuable.
Oh, that's cool.
For me, I don't even have a card, so it's like I don't have anything.
That's okay. I mean,
but obviously, accessories are at the top, so the items listed up there apply to the round. Accessories and then weapons.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Man, there's so many good rolls here. I really don't know what to do with them.
Well, I think we'll both be using extra dice.
I think that's what's happening. Yeah.
Potentially, we could go crazy and all.
I don't know if I'm that keen.
Yeah, it seems. I'm also going to steal some circles next too.
Yeah, that's fine.
My other player.
That's okay.
You don't typically if I was using a pen, I would cross off the numbers as I'm using. But
yeah, sure.
Since we're on Tabletopia, I'm just using the circles for everything.
That's fine.
I'm circling the things I'm doing.
No, cool.
I guess you could X them out too if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, but then you'll just run out of X's.
Yeah. Is there a limit to X's, or are these unlimited piles? I think there's unlimited X's. I should have been Xing.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I'm circling, so I like to see the number.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh man, I don't.
You can't strike through. You can't strike through this. So.
No, you can't.
All right, I need to get.
Oh, I need to figure out what.
So first things first, I'm definitely using this D6.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna get my shield done because I worked towards that last round.
Yep. Oh, you're going for the shields. Oh, I'm not even addressing my warrior grimoire crossbow braces. He kind of okay. I mean, I could go for the crossbow. Yes, I could go for the crossbow. In fact, I will.
So that gives me divine shield on cleric.
Oh wow.
So I can X out. Well, this is how you sort of combo in the game.
Yeah.
So that lets me cross off his second order, and then when I finish his second order, I can just mark any box ignoring.
Just a freebie. Do you care about any of the enchantments?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, like I said, I just like to sort of optimize my dice. So I know. Do I care about any enchantments? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to mark this Greaves
Oh yeah, that's fair.
for 7
I
because
can also
that's
see
I don't have to spend potion.
you're very much racing for steel, the global steel
Yep,
bonus.
yep.
Yep, and I think I
I
have to.
should be able to get that.
Oh no, if you can do that this round. All right, so I've crossed off at 8.
Oh, I can't because I've used. I can't unless I get another item with my guy.
Oh no.
Because that's the only way I can mark another thing in that. So I've
Oh
used the
no.
D6 already. That's the only dice that uses that.
Hey, for chits and giggles has joined us in the chat. Good to see you. Thanks for joining this morning.
Oh, there's a chat. Am I supposed to be looking at a chat?
Oh no. I'll
I hope
I'll
I
keep
hope
you
it's your
posted.
chat or something. Okay,
No,
yeah. If there's any questions, let me know.
absolutely. So I've just
Okay,
done the
I gotta get
crossbow.
this.
All right, taking that back. Oh no, don't put it in my hand. All right,
I
so
almost did that earlier. Okay.
so now I've done the crossbow of the dwarves, which does get me my first order completed for my sponsored adventurer. So I get 3 potions. Go me. Nice. They're coming this way. Okay, wow. There's a lot of
Spending that potion.
I assume I can spend potions sort of stacked, right? So I can turn
Absolutely.
yeah, I can turn
Oh
a
yeah.
4 into
Which is why I can get
9.
yeah. Which is why I can get crazy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You have to really figure out when you're going to go for those though. What am I doing here?
Yeah. I just spent a potion and got it back to make the 8 and 9 for
Wow.
bracers to get bracers done.
Let's see. The races.
Because there's a bracers coming, right? Oh no, that's Greaves.
Cool.
No, let's get shocking.
The Greaves of Elves. Oh yeah. Shocking Pendant. Shield of the Orcs.
I'm spending an extra
That's fair. I think this is the round to spend the extras.
dice.
Maybe I could do or
I'm gonna spend this 3.
being too Oh, it's good to hear you're prototyping for chits and giggles. I'm glad it's a good system for that.
Oh yeah, I mean all of our prototyping's been for upcoming Kickstarter. People have been like, send us a prototype copy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, the prototype only exists online.
Yeah, I have
If
a
you have
link for you.
Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator, I can send either of these. I'm not printing this.
Yeah. Yeah, right. The worst is no. I mean, look, a lot of great things about Canada, but I know that sending prototypes and review copies to Canada
Oh,
is
the
the
worst.
worst. I get it. Just send them a link. It's a lot cheaper.
I'm using all 4 of these dice.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
It's gonna be my last free dice.
Oh, should I race for that steel bonus maybe? If I were to
I mean, I'm not getting it this. I'm not getting it this.
You're not getting it this round, so I can at least set myself up to get it next round. I probably want the crossbow braces. Let's see, I've got the crossbow. If I go for... I'm not getting that this round. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, maybe I could. Yeah, sure. That might be silly, but oh well.
I like it.
I'll take 1 back because I am completing the... Oops, I didn't need an X. I am completing the braces.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't use the 3, I used the 5. Which got me that potion back. So now I have done the braces of the dwarves. That is my second order complete.
There you go. There's a combo.
Yep. I'm okay. I'm digging that. I'm going to cross off the. It's really tricky because let's see. We could do the fire. Shocking pendant. I don't have pendant unlocked. But if I did shocking, that's a really easy one though. Let's not waste our free. Let's do something really. What are the like difficult ones that I should be?
Dragons is really difficult.
Yep.
like that 2 on the dragons. Everything Warhammer's tough. So the 6 on the d6, the
Yep.
8 or 7 on the greaves and plate armor. So set like 7 on a d6, 8 on a d6. Those are really hard.
I think you're right. I think I'll go for the 7 greaves.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to... Do I want to spend an extra dice to fulfill... Yeah, why not? I'm going to... So one, I'm going to spend an extra dice. Use the big circles. I'm going to do that to circle the 3. I'm going to use 2 potions. I'll get 1 back because I'm turning that into a 5, which completes the greaves.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And that means I've done the nothing. Yep.
Well, you don't have any cards, but
Yep.
and
That's
you have
okay.
bracers too.
Oh, I do have braces. Thank you. I think I'm
It's
gonna.
helpful to look at. Yeah.
Oh yeah, go.
I was just gonna say it's helpful to see the circles on your sheet, even.
That's true. Yeah.
So now you have that because that's sort of how I indicate. I don't look at the row. I'm like, oh, I've got that thing to get that card.
Oh yeah. Do I care about what have we got? I think I'm okay. I think unless I really care about the orcs, nah, I'm fine. Let's do this.
Ready to pass?
Let's do it. I'm saving those extra dice.
Okay, let's see what this I got here. I got
You've
a
got
divine ring.
Oh, hello.
I have divine, but I'm not
You care
even
about
close to it.
divine. What have you done? You've done a sword, and you've done 2 for your cleric.
Yeah, I mean, I could easily get the 3rd because it's
Yeah.
I mean, backpack's relatively easy to get.
And
We'll see. I can go after everlasting.
The 3rd order completed bonus: mark any circle and gain coins on sponsored adventurer.
So you actually score those points at the end
Cool.
of the game. Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. What have we got?
He's happy.
So we have a 3, 1,
3, 1, 9,
9,
12.
12. Wow. Okay.
Bad roll for sure. Well, that D8 we can use on the right.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's true, actually. Possibly there. Do I care about elite armor? I don't care about armor. No.
I mean, unless you have a bunch of armor cards.
Which I don't.
You probably don't. You probably don't care.
No. Alright, so... What have we got? Probably want to aim for... Oh, are you going for it? I think you're going for it. That's scary. How many elementals? 6. I have done 2 elementals. You have done 2 elementals in that column. Okay. What about if I just focus on making my warrior happy? Or shield of the orcs. So I'd need shield or orcs. Oh, that's useless. Divine crossbow. Where's all the dwarven things? I feel like they... Oh, divine
You've
sword.
gotten them all.
Oh.
You've gotten 2 of them.
Oh, I should care about some other races, I guess. Orcs, they seem important. And they'll be around for at least 2 rounds for me, so I can build towards them. So let's see. Let's see if I can make some orcs happy. So, if I were to do that... Oh, that feels like a waste of the D12. Oh, that's a horrible roll for there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
The roll in general is tough.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. I was like, oh, great. Biggest number on the D12. No, that's horrible. Okay. Let's go for... Probably want to start building the grimoire. I mean, there's one grimoire out. Orcs. Okay, let's get the 3 Sorry, the one. Let's get this one down here. Going to give that to Orcs. And also, we're going to build towards... Can I do shocking this round? No, I can't. That's shocking. I assume you can use the potions to modify down?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Not
Each potion's plus or minus 1. So.
Cool, cool. Yeah, well, that's not happening this round, but I will build towards the ring. Or the shield. Yeah, I'll build towards the shield. So I'm going to take that, circle that, crossed off first part of the shield, and, oh, yep, I can't do anything else. I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I just used 2 as well. I'm good to go when you are.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. I have scored the steel.
Oh, you have? Nice.
Right, 4.
Yep, that's it.
So
4
I'm gonna go down to
steel.
material. I'm gonna go down here. I've got my material mastery, so I'm gonna take 8 points.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then we can flip this over.
And so I can still do it, but for 4 points.
You'll just be an apprentice.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No harm.
This is my last chance on this divine sword of the dwarves. I can make a divine sword, but this is the dwarves.
Yep. Now let's see. So I've been.
No, you should roll. I all the good rolls have come from you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, we have a 2, a 3, a 7, and a 12. I hate that 12.
Not great.
2, 3, 7, 12. Okay. So 2, 3, 7, and 12. What to do with you?
Is horrible.
Well, I hate that 12, so...
I mean, it's like unusable.
Yeah, basically. You've done steel. Can I race for elemental? We need 6 elemental... Wait, we flipped the wrong one.
Oh, you're right, I did.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. 6 elementals. You have done 2. I have done 3. Oh, I'm in for a shot there. What do I care about in the elemental column, though? Not much. I really do like those public goals, kind of encouraging the verticality, like worrying about columns, which gives you just a bit more of sort of another dimension as to where you want to put your roles. Whether you actually just want to focus on different rows, or you want to go for those public goals by kind of spreading yourself a bit more thin, which is kind of an interesting tension. I like that. Can we do shocking? Yes, we can. So I'm probably going to go for that. Take that. Circle. Bang. Which means shocking is done. Which means I get a potion. Now, with shocking, do I have a pendant? No, I don't. Is anything shocking out still? Just that pendant, which is going away. That's okay, because fulfilling shocking was worth 2 points, so I can live with that.
Yep, you're still going to get points for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just got of the dwarves, even though you've taken...
Oh, sure.
So you get the divine sword of the dwarves.
Yeah, sword of the dwarves, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, pendant's not happening. So, I guess I just keep building towards... I've done 2 of them. I've done
We're at what, 6th round? 6th round, so...
Yeah, I should
We're starting to have a lot of unlocked, and it becomes... You get to this point where you're like, I'm not going to be able to unlock it.
Yep.
Focus on what I can do.
Yep, alright, I gotta stop spreading myself too thin and just really focus in, and I think I should be going for that 3rd, because otherwise I don't get the 6 points. I want the 6 points.
Yeah, you're going to want to start unlocking all those.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I can do...
So Grimoire's a little tough.
It is a bit tough.
Well, it needs a lot of dice. It needs a lot of dice.
It does. I'm going to...
Just now jumping over.
That's okay. How many potions do I have? 2. So I'm going to circle the 3. I'm going to spend a potion. Goodbye, potion. And that 3 crosses off there. And that is... no, I don't have enough potions to do that. Yep, that's a pass from me.
Yeah, pass for me too.
Cool.
All right.
How are you looking?
You get this mystery item.
Oh, nice. The Shocking Spear. Cool. And I have run out of circles, so I'm going to steal them from another player.
Yep. Yeah, we may have to.
Yep. I'm going to... I think the team's already working on fixing that, so...
Yeah.
Shocking Spear, that's new. Oh, I do have Shocking. Was that why I was building to it? Go past me. Okay.
You got Shocking Spear, so you can just take that.
Oh, I do. I can just take it. Great.
Yep. That's what I mean. So, like, even when you work for something that's not in front of you, as long as you're unlocking stuff, like,
Yep.
you just automatically got that.
Cool. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right.
I guess it's my turn to roll.
Yep.
Since we're taking turns.
Go for it. Okay. A 1, a 5, a 2, 11.
Cool.
Two, 11. Whew. Really not happy with that D12.
Unless we were playing Set a Watch as the Barbarian. For real, because then those would be amazing.
Oh, yeah,
12,
sure.
12, 11.
All right. Well,
I do like, though, how, like, you can almost always use the D8 and D10 because, like, they cross over so much. It's like whether they're high or low.
yeah.
Like, we both used those because it was bad on the other two ends.
Oh, yeah,
It's
sure.
like, you can always do something.
Yeah. Do I have shield? No, I don't. But I'm close to shield and orcs, so let's go for those two. So orcs, that's unusable. I am not getting that. Shield, and then the shield of the orcs is going away at the end of the round. Well, that's pointless.
Unless everlasting.
Hmm.
Goddamn.
Well, I don't have 7 potions, so I'm not doing that.
Well, I can change the 11 that we rolled on the D12 to a 10-9. I can spend 2 potions.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I'm going to do that.
Yeah, cool.
It's the only way I can work towards everlasting.
Interesting. All right. For my friend here, I would like a grimoire, so let's get that happening. We can do that one. Yes.
And then I'm gonna combo into the to get everlasting.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna grab my backpack. I'm gonna grab my backpack, which is my final item on my guy.
Yep. Which lets you mark any circle.
Yep, which will let me mark this one on everlasting because we're not rolling.
That is nice. Wow.
Gets me another potion back. And then I'm going to flip my guy over because he's done on it. Don't come anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to take the shield.
Wow.
Right before it leaves my shop. Right before he leaves my shop, that guy, I got...
You got the everlasting shield. Nice. Oh, that is cool. All right. So, oh, good. Don't grab things. There we go. Let's see. Well, I've begun working on this grimoire, but unfortunately that D12 is useless. So my only hopes really... What is out? Are there any pendants? It's very far away. I might then go for... What do orcs like? Orcs like divine crossbows and fiery greaves. Or I can go towards that elite armor. No, I can't. Elite weapons. Nope. This D12. Alright, I will put it to use at fiery. Let's get that started. Alright, that's a pass for me.
Alright.
Yep. What have we... Oh, yeah, pass. Wow, you did 2 things that round.
There's a Warhammer.
Oh, Divine Warhammer.
There's the first dragon thing we've had come out.
I'm going to assume dragons are a lot rarer in the deck.
Actually, everything's pretty even. So
Okay.
like, getting of the dragons is perfectly is just as lucky. Like we've got three things with orcs out here right now.
Yep.
We could just as easily have three of the dragons, which is why the puzzle of the game sort of changes every time you play.
Interesting.
Because
Yeah.
we're adapting to what's out, right? Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of orcs and dwarves out, so we
Yep.
both unlocked dwarves. And we both worked on orcs, but we haven't finished
Cool.
it yet. So it's like that's kind of stuff happens.
Ah,
And then the
interesting.
random one thing. I mean, the fact that dragons is at the seventh, like eighth round, like I don't really think it's worth going after.
No, no.
Dragons is very hard to get.
Yep.
Um, all right,
All right. Your roll?
sure.
Yeah, bring it on. Okay.
2268
2268.
or 2286
Oh, yes. 2286.
if you're putting it in.
Yep. Okay. Well, that D12 is being a bit nicer now. Can kind of go for fiery.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, I think I will do that. I'm gonna use the D12 and I complete fiery, which gets me a potion. And I now have done the fiery greaves of orcs.
I'm also getting up orcs.
Nice.
I get shield of orcs.
Oh, yep. Elves is coming up. I'm not really going to go.
But Greaves, do you have Greaves? You do have Greaves.
I do have
Greaves
greaves.
is tough.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I'm able to get Greaves.
No. Okay.
Fiery Grimoire is easy, but I'm close to it. Shocking, I have Shocking. Maybe I should work on Pen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, can I get with a 2? No. Oh, I don't. Oh, I need one more potion. Can something give me a potion? All right, I need to complete a thing. Let's complete the... Sure. Okay, I'm going to complete backpack with this 8,
Yep.
which gets me a circle, which gets me a potion, and then I'm going to spend all 3 potions and an extra die to take the 2d6, pop it on the... oh, I'm out of crosses. I'll just steal them from someone else. Sorry, imaginary player. Anyway, I was using that 2. I gave it 3 boosts to get it to a 5, and I'm popping one of those on the grimoire, which
Nice.
circles that, which
Yep.
gets me back 1 potion. So I spent 3, got back 1, which means I've done the grimoire of the dwarves, which completes my 3rd.
Yep, which lets you X anything.
Which lets me X anything. Now, what do I care about right now? Oh. Do I want orcs just done? No, I think... Because I don't have divine. All the orc stuff's gone. Ah, where did it go?
Yeah, I grabbed the orc shield.
Yeah, okay. Alright then. What else do I do with this freebie? Maybe I need to start building my weapon prestige because I have I have 3 weapons, so...
Yeah, I mean you could get that 5 on the D12 or
Yeah, I
3.
think that's probably what needs to happen. Would be the 3 probably is... but then you're rolling 2 dice for it.
Yeah, you've got 2 dice for a 3 or the
Yeah.
D12 to be a 5.
I'm gonna go for the
Yeah.
Nice.
Based on our rolling, I would also.
Yep. Awesome. Cool.
All right.
That's a pass for me, and I've done the warrior.
Yep, and nobody's got an enchanter yet. I don't. I'm still at.
No, I'm still at 4.
Yeah, me too.
You're at 4. Yep. Cool.
Oh, that's divine crossbow. I could get that.
You could get the
I just
divine
need
crossbow.
well, I need crossbow. I've got the magic.
I'm the divine Greaves lucky.
Ugh, I don't have Greaves. Greaves is hard.
Oh, that's right.
I have divine, but I don't. Greaves is. I need. Oh, I did work towards it though. I could get it. I'm
Oh,
on
that's
the way.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's worth going after.
That's
Okay.
you're not far off. You just need that 5.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the rolls.
We have 2 dragons out now.
Yep. That
Cool.
plate armor of the dragons, man.
That's
That is
oh my
that
goodness.
is hard.
All right. Okay. 6, 4, 7, 8. We are getting to the pointy end of this, folks. 6,
Yeah.
4, 7, 8. 6, 4, 7, 8. Yep. Whew. Okay. Wow. And so those 2 of the dragons things, they're just I'm writing them off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
The Divine Warhammer, I haven't gone for Divine. Don't care. The Greaves of the Elves. I
I'm
haven't
gonna work
touched
towards Warhammer.
Elves. I do have Greaves though, so can I get there? Yes I can, immediately actually. I will go for that. I'm just
What
gonna
was I going for?
take these 2. What were you doing?
I was like, what was I getting again? What did we say I could get?
Oh
Oh yeah,
gosh. I have
can't
done
forget what I need to. I
elves.
can't forget what I need to go after.
I have done the Graves of the Elves, and that is mine.
I've got Divine Greaves.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, crossbow's the other thing I need to work towards.
What are you working
Well,
towards?
I work towards I work towards Warhammer instead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what's coming my way? The Fiery Grimoire. Yep, I will automatically get
You'll
that
just take that.
if that passes to me.
I mean, I'm not getting it. There's
Yeah,
no way.
okay.
You can assume that correctly.
Yep, that's fair.
Can I get this Divine Crossbow?
Of the
I think I may
Orcs.
spend. I think I may use an extra dice. This
You've
is a
got
pretty good
Orcs,
roll. I
Divine.
gotta look.
You just need the 9 and the 6.
9. I can't get a 9 though. I got a
Mm-mm.
4. 6. If I use the D10, I already used it. So crossbow I can't work towards.
Damn.
You know what I should work towards? What do I have? I've got armor. Is there anything over here I can look? Elite armor, 1 and 3.
Oh yeah. Do I care about my weapon prestige? I do care about it. Can I get it with this roll? No.
Ah, that's hard.
What a shame. Can I build towards elemental claiming?
Yeah, I could work towards that.
Or the steel? Oh yeah.
I could work towards dragon. I mean, it's a little crazy, but it's worth 4 points if I get it.
That's true. You know what? I'm actually gonna.
What do we have? 1 round left? No, that's crazy.
Oh, we have 1 round left. Oh no, I'm using an extra die right now. I am going to use this D. Oh, I need more circles. Someone give me more circles. You give me more circles. Yep.
I'm gonna use an extra potion just to take.
I'm using this D6, and with that D6, I am crossing off the Warhammer, and that is fine. Oh, the sword. Duh, because then I ought to complete the sword. Because it is higher than a 4, yes.
Yep.
So I complete the sword. Got the sword. Oops, that didn't place right. There, I got the sword. Gets me a potion. And then, because I have done 4 in the steel column, I get 4 points.
Yep.
We're putting it on material mastery.
I use an extra dice to glamour the potions and get more potions.
Oh wow.
So I think I'll need them. I only have like 2 left.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oof. Yep. We
All
know
right.
we need to put something in there. Okay, go for it. Let's do this.
What these items? All right. Well, first of all, you're just gonna get that.
Yep. I'll just take that. Oh, yeah.
You can flip that over.
Wait, shocking staff of the orcs. Yes.
You may have that.
No, I don't. Shocking staff.
I've got backpack of the orcs. I'm not gonna fill it in because it doesn't matter.
Wait, what did I? Hold on.
You have these 3, and then divine. This came here.
Oh, that came there and automatically. Yep.
And you don't need to fill it because it's not going to matter.
That's right. Okay.
So these are our final items. Divine Warhammer never made its way.
Oh, you're one shy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't. All right, you want to roll for the final round,
Let's do
and
this.
then we'll finish out scoring. We'll see who wins.
Here we go. And final round. We have a 2. Oh my god. A 2, an 8, a 0, or 10, or a 5. 2, 8, 10, 5. I assume it's a 10.
That five's it's a 10. That five's decent.
Oh yeah.
Crossbow.
2, 8, 10, 5. Okay. So
I'm gonna get crossbow for sure.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I definitely want there, and I definitely want there. So how do we fulfill them? We'd use those two. Oh my god, that's horrid. I am not doing one of those. How many points will I get?
You just spend a potion, I'll get it back. For the 9 on the crossbow.
Ah, goodness. Because I can't do both the weapon prestige and the orcs at the same... Because I don't have enough. I can do one of them. So which is more valuable to me? How many weapons items do I have? I have 2, 4, 6. What counts as a weapon? The spear, the staff, the sword, the crossbow. Yeah, so I have 3. So that would be 6 points. Versus if I fulfill... Oh, plus the 2 bonus for completing that charm. So...
On each... No, yeah, the 2 bonus per card. So your staff would become a 5.
Yeah.
This would be a 5.
So
I would think that's more valuable to you.
Then
Weapon prestige could win it for you, for sure.
Then completing the orcs plus the 5 coins from the shocking staff of the orcs.
Uh-huh.
So that would be 8 points versus 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, they're equal.
There you go.
Okay, so I could do either of them. Now with my other selection, what can I do? I could probably complete Shield. I'm not doing Divine Warhammer. I'm not doing Helmeted Dragons. Fine. I would probably want to fill out these somehow. Right. Which could be done there. Okay.
Here you go. I can get pendant if I use if I spend my last potions to use an extra dice.
This 5. Use a potion to pop it on there, and then I gain a potion back because I completed orcs.
Yep.
So doing that, I get the shocking staff of the orcs. Cool.
Nice.
Now, and that was by using the 5. And then I'm going to want to... Can I use this 10? Yeah, I can use it with that divine. That's good. Because I think what I'm going to go for is the enchanter bonus. So...
Yeah, I'm not going to get that.
Yeah. So I'm going to...
Or what is it? Is it 5? No,
Sorry.
It's 6, right?
The enchanter bonus?
It's 6,
it's
right?
6, yeah.
Yeah, I only have 5.
Okay. So I'm going to circle this. Oh no, I don't have enough potions to do that. Yep. Unless I circled the 2, which will pop something right here. Oh.
You can't do that. That 2's not in the column.
Oh, the 2's not in the column. What am I doing? I made that up. You caught me out. Thank you.
You're just getting You're getting desperate.
I am. Just right at the end. I'm just like, I'm getting really okay. Yeah, you're right. I can't do that. What I can do though is circle the, which I don't have enough. Oh well. Okay. So take that, which I can pop there on the divine. That's fine. Then I will spend 2 in order to... No, I can't do that. I tried. Oh, actually, probably that's a dumb move then. If I'm Oh no. I'll probably be better off just completing one of these. So, actually, let's complete shield. Because then at least we've got
Choose the 8. Yeah.
with the 8, which completes. Oops. Thanks.
There you go.
Yep. And I think I don't. Do I want to spend those 2 on something?
You get a potion for that.
Oh, I do get a potion for that. Yeah. So
Well, you could use an extra dice potentially.
yeah, I could use an extra dice with 1 potion. So
With 2, yeah.
where would I put that? What could I complete?
You could complete scroll for 1 point.
I think that's probably the way to do it. Yeah. So extra dice. Do the 10, which completes scroll by placing there, and that's it. And I get another potion, but I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just have 1 potion left.
Yeah.
We'll just do this. You have 1 purple potion left in case it matters.
Oh, cool.
I think it's a tiebreaker. Okay, so now we're going to do final scoring.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy. So you sum up all the things you've circled on the left side of your sheet.
Yep.
For crafting. That's your crafting score.
Okay.
I did pretty well on that. I'm 18 there.
Nice. I did 21 in crafting.
Oh, okay. We already did our masteries, so we're done there. Spell research is the same thing, just on the right side. So you just go down there.
2, 3. Okay.
Only 13.
Got 8 there.
For my stuff.
So we're kind of balancing out.
Okay.
All right. This is tight.
Energy mastery, we both got 0, right?
Yes.
Okay. So completed orders, that's just you sum up the sum of your cards.
Oh, yep. Okay, so alright, so no, don't disappear. 6, 9, 12.
Okay, I did pretty well on that. I got 37 there.
Nice. 22, 27. Did 27 there?
Yeah, but here's where the hurt comes in.
Oh no!
Right? Did you end up not getting your weapon prestige?
I did not get my weapon prestige because the swing.
I was gonna say then, right? I said then you would have been able to add. If you had,
yep,
you would have gotten 2, 4, 6, 8 more points there.
Yes,
in the charms, the charms bonus, and then sponsored adventure. I think we both got.
We both got our sponsored adventure. Oh, I think you've just snuck ahead. Here we go.
I think I got you because of orders.
I think that's it. So 40. Oh, brain. Let's go bit by bit. So,
Can I type this in?
No. Yeah.
Well, I can do it by tens.
Oh yeah, you can. Yes.
All right. So if my math is right, I think I've got 82.
Whew. Okay. Then I've got 66.
Yep.
Yep. That's it.
Because you got me 3 on crafting. I got you 4 on mastery.
Yep.
I got you 5. I got you on spell.
Yes.
I got you on completed orders by 10.
There it is.
So there it is.
Wow.
It's your first time though. I mean, this is the first time I've won.
Hey, you won.
The last time I played, I tied. So I actually won out the first time.
Nice. Okay.
So hopefully you enjoyed that, and
that was really fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. That was awesome.
I always say that playing things like this online, a tabletop game like this, it feels like you're playing a game with me because you're on the plus side. Everyone could read my handwriting.
Oh.
My handwriting is pretty bad. So
yeah.
When you're playing with when we were play testing it virtually, I would print out the sheet, and we would play the game on tabletop simulator with the cards and everything.
Yep.
And I would just be writing on my sheet because I would just hold it up. I'd be like, "This is my score," because doing all the fiddling with the sheet in real life is so much better than.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
Virtually, it's just so much easier. So thank you for playing.
No, thank you for having me.
Hooray for my first official victory.
Oh yeah, congratulations. Not
I
yet.
think it's my second highest score too. I think last time I played I got 90. That was my wife and I tied at 90 points.
Oh
Which is
wow.
crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I mean that's also the roles, right? You share roles. So, I mean, this game may not, even the best player may not have been able to get 90 depending
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the roles we had. I mean, the D12 I only used the D12 3 times throughout the game. So
Yeah,
the D12 was pretty,
D12 was not fun.
was not
Sorry,
cooperating.
it was not saying it's not fun, but it did not do well for us.
So that is Merchants of Magic.
That's awesome. We've got a couple. So the barbarian likes orcs. The
Yep.
wizard likes shocking things. The ranger is an elf fan. Dragons for the knight. Yeah, cool. All right, there's a lot
Which
of
is fiery. Yeah, they each
Yeah.
focus on one of the 8.
That's really cool. Not yet again in the chat saying they like the look of this, and thank you for showing it. So really appreciate you coming. And hi Banzanator, thanks for joining us. You caught us just at the end, but this has been Merchants of Magic, which you can buy right now. I've just got the page up here. If you go to GameFound and you look for the Set a Watch Swords of the Coin campaign, which just completed, successfully funded, but it did really well. You can buy it as an add-on. You can grab it. Yeah, you can grab it yourself. Even if you didn't back the Swords of a Coin Kickstarter, although it's set in the Set a Watch universe. So
so I mean, I think you'll get more out of it if you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
But I actually have a copy of it on my desk for
Whoa,
a pre-production copy. So
that's pretty.
if people want to get an idea, this is what it'll look like.
And it's going straight to retail otherwise?
Yeah, it's going straight to retail. One, I sort of wanted to try it because we've never done it.
Yeah.
You know, we're a small indie publisher and we've never done a direct to retail, but this is in my opinion, this is our most, I mean, with learning and our interview, we've played in an hour and 15 minutes.
Yep.
So this is our shortest, most approachable game.
Yep.
So I want to go to retail for that reason. And I also, it's a roll and write is relatively cheaper. So the same as any of our other games, which wouldn't have been possible. So I sort of want to see the difference and see how it goes. I want to see if it helps retail sales by not pre-selling a bunch on Kickstarter. I just sort of want to get an idea of it.
Yeah.
Try it for once. So here's our sheets in real life.
Oh, cool.
You'll see they're double-sided, so it's a pack of 100. But, you know, you can play 200. You have 200 sheets worth of playing stuff. And we'll put a PDF online too, so if you print out a sheet. Yeah. But
it's I assume does it scale up? Like, can you just play it with? I guess you couldn't play it with 100 people because the public goals might get a bit tricky.
Well, I think so. I actually think the problem is we only have 8 adventurers.
Oh yeah, sure.
So we have 8 enchantments. So, I guess now. I mean, I guess you could play with 16. I think you would need 2 copies of the game.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, with from the designer just said with the cards and stuff, like cards can run out because you have the deck of orders, right?
Yeah.
And we each fulfill however many orders. And if you're playing with 8 people, they're all going to be fulfilling orders too in that deck. So I think to play with more people, you need multiple copies. I think people can figure out how to do it. We don't have rules for it, but I think gamers will actually figure out a way.
Yeah,
they always combine do. The problem is if you combine the box and the order, you're gonna have doubles of some items. So you could like double score. But if you have rules in there where it's like you can't double score the same card.
Yep.
And you're passing it or something, and if you have enough people, it probably won't matter because it'll be spread out enough, you know. So I think there's ways to figure it out.
Awesome.
We just didn't have time to test and figure it out, and you know. But fans are welcome to try to figure it out.
Awesome.
Having the same sponsored adventure deal only affects you, so just gives you a goal to go after. So it's not a huge.
Well,
deal.
it gives you it's sort of like a personal focal point. I think that's
like even if both of us had the cleric, it just sort of would have been boring. It wouldn't have affected the way we were scoring cards and stuff. So.
Yeah. And you kind of,
I'm sure fans can figure it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think there's a tendency with some roll and writes where you have the exact same information for everyone. That like it sort of becomes this contest of like who can play the most optimally with the exact same information, which is cool in one way, but then it kind of becomes a math problem rather than a game.
Right, because yeah, like I mean, Welcome to and Cartographers you can play. Right, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah, but this has some player interaction and taking cards from people and what's in your shop, where what you could do optimally on your turn and what I can do, because we have different sponsored adventures, everything completely different. Because you know you want to get the cards in front of you and you want to get the stuff that your character's working towards, etc. So.
Banzinator in chat says only played 4 roll and write games, so this might be the 5th possibly.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's on Tabletopia right now if you want to check it out. Give it a feel for yourself. But I think the beauty of roll and writes is like scribbling down on the paper and actually.
Well, what I loved about it, telling me that we don't have conventions in person. I mean, maybe soon, maybe the fall. I mean, we're getting closer. And one of the reasons I signed this game at the beginning of the pandemic was I just imagined, having run booths, having everyone sit down and give everyone a sheet where they're naming their shop at the top and everything.
Yeah.
And being like, when they finish playing that demo, being like, you can take that with you. You have like a little keepsake, like, man, this is like, maybe later that day at the convention, you're at dinner and you're like, man, remember when I skunked you where you're looking through your backpack? Oh, here's that sheet from that demo, man. Remember when I beat you and I was the cleric or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I just think that's a fun thing, a fun experience to give to convention goers. I can't wait to be ripping off sheets for demo copies of the game like crazy, at a convention.
Oh, that's something really exciting to look forward to. We had a question. Is there a solo way to play this? And this does have a solo mode, is that right? How does that play?
There is, yeah. I have the box here. Let me get it out.
Yeah, cool.
I've only done that a couple times, so I'm not... I mean, the basics are the same.
Mm-hmm.
So the setup, I think, is exactly the same. With 1 or 2 players, you have 4 order cards in front of you. And then in the solo game, you see 2 order cards face up to the right.
Right.
So you have 2 cards that you see are coming towards you.
Yep.
And then instead of rotating all the orders around clockwise, the leftmost order is lost.
Oh, cool.
And a new face-up order is added. So if you don't catch something, it's like if you were playing with 8 players, if you ever let something go in an 8-player game from your, like, that's not coming back to you in the game. Like, it's gone.
Yeah.
So
cool.
it's sort of like that. So you lose the order, and then new orders come in.
Yep.
And then you may only earn the apprentice side of the mastery card.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So you set them out. That's the only change, is you set those out. And then we have scoring for how well you do.
Yep.
Based on...
What does the solo mode say a good score is?
So 60 or above is apprentice, 70 or above is craftsman, 80 above is a merchant, and 90 above is a master.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you can see I haven't quite graduated to master.
Working on it.
I'm just a merchant. Yeah, I'm just a merchant.
That's okay.
But that gets you an idea of the scores.
Awesome.
You played your first time, you scored above 60. That's pretty typical if you know what you're doing.
Yep.
And then, stuff in general, stuff is pretty close. Like you're in that 60 to 80 range typically,
Yep.
In a player game, 6-player game.
Cool. Mike, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for coming on board. Well, for having a play with me. It was a real treat, and I hope the rest of your day goes just as well.
Yep. Now it's back to the boring stuff, right? Like answering paying bills and things like that.
Yeah, tell me about it. Now I have to go schedule some tweets. So
yeah,
I really like playing games. Right, I think that's the fun bit.
Well, great meeting you and seeing you. Good night. I know it's late there in Australia. So
that's okay.
Finish up whatever you need to do and get some rest.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining. It was a real pleasure. But if you are in the chat, stick around. I'm going to throw us to a raid. We're just going to go visit our friend Marky Mark, who's playing Pokemon right now. That sounds fun. So,
okay.
All right. We're going to start that raid shortly. So see you folks soon. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Raid coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now.